I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. All the way through Friday. So I've got a crazy, crazy week ahead of me. That's going to be fun. That's going to be exciting. Going to have lots of great playthroughs, hangout sessions, and of course, a marathon to cap it off on Friday, which I'm very excited for. And I have an update regarding, actually, which I'd like to share with you all today, because I was actually looking at the schedule. All right. And I was looking at the rest of the year, and I'm like, wait a minute. I've noticed a upcoming possible flaw in the schedule or a problem. Let me put it this way. Right now, the way we're doing it is once a month I do a marathon, right? And it works. I've been doing a marathon monthly every single month. January, February, March. Every month is a different theme. This marathon has been the first week of every month. Starting again in January, if you look, it lined up perfectly for weeks like my birthday week in April or the 4th of July Independence Day event last month. So looking at that schedule, I'm like, so I'm going to do a marathon this Friday, which is August 8th, okay? By the way, yes, I'm aware that Mafia, the Old Country, comes out August 8th. We're going to play it on August 10th, that Sunday instead, okay? So, if I play it August 8th, that's great. Well, when should the next marathon be? Well, obviously, it should be the first week of September. So then when should the next marathon be? The first week of October. But wait a minute. October, it's Halloween month, which means that I have a big Halloween marathon on October 31st. So now my schedule starts to get thrown into disarray because I'm realizing, oh, if I do it this way, we're going to have a month where either there's like no marathon or there's like the marathons are not timed right. What I need to do, I need to shift my marathon schedule to basically be the last week of the month. Why? Well, because of Halloween and, of course, upcoming Christmas. Also, every year I do a marathon right around Black Friday, which is the Friday after American Thanksgiving, which also is the end of November, you see? So what I need to do is figure out an idea. And I started thinking about it, and I was like, I know what I'm going to do, but I don't know how the people are going to like it. Let's see what you guys think, all right? So here's the thing. I'm a huge fan of Mega Man. When I grew up, I loved these games. I played Mega Man 1 through 4, owned 2 through 4, and then Mega Man X I also loved. And I played the living crap out of 1, 2, and I think I rented 3. I really like the classic Mega Man series. I've only played classic Mega Man a couple of times in my 15 plus years as a YouTuber. In fact, taking a look back at the history, I've only played Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 a few times. Once way back when in like 2011, 2012, and now this year with this marathon. Now, I did play Mega Man The Wily Wars, and The Wily Wars is Mega Man 1 through 3 in like a super condensed 16-bit version. It's slightly different from the original. So technically, yeah, I have played the first 3 games a few times. This Friday will be Mega Man Marathon Part 2, where while I'm inebriated, I'm attempting to beat Mega Man 4 through 6, okay? That's going to be exciting. I don't know if I'll be able to beat them all in one sitting, but it would be cool to try. Mega Man 4, like I said, I actually owned when I was a kid, but 5 and 6 I never played. It wasn't until like 13 years ago for YouTube when I actually played 5 and 6 for the first time. I don't even know if I'm going to remember anything from them. Very well, I could suck at them and do poorly with them and barely beat them if I can, right? So here's the deal. Back in January, the Mega Man Marathon actually did really well. It was actually a really well-attended and supported marathon. Certainly not the highest or anything, but it was still well done. People showed up and really liked it. But I haven't done any classic gaming since. People have been asking me all year, Phil, when are you going to go back and play Mega Man again? So finally, we found the time to do it this Friday, okay? Now, here's the thing. I'm well aware that there's more classic Mega Man games. Mega Man went all the way up to 10, although technically not. And what I mean by that is Mega Man went all the way up to 8. And I believe 8, wasn't that on the PlayStation 1, I believe? And then it stopped. Then all of a sudden, around the Xbox 360 era, a lot of these game developers, i.e. Capcom, decided to have like this retro fix. So they revived Mega Man and brought him back for Mega Man 9 and 10, which were Mega Man games with the classic 8-bit graphics controls. And essentially they played like classic Mega Man again, only they were really, really difficult. Okay. Now, did I play those games? Yes, I did. 9, I did not play for YouTube, but 10 I did. There is a Mega Man 10 playthrough on DSP Gaming from 100 years ago. In fact, that song, The Baddest of the Pimpest the Bad, fucking Proto Man, son. He's got an ass cop and a fucking shield. That song is for my Mega Man 10 playthrough, if you're not aware. So I was thinking in my head about this, and I'm like, so here's what we can do. Rather than do less, why don't we do more? Instead of doing less marathon content, if people are liking the marathons, why don't we do more? So here's what we're going to do. Okay? Are you ready for this? Okay, here's what we're going to do. On Friday, we're going to do the Mega Man Marathon Part 2, where I attempt to beat Mega Man 4 through 6. For every milestone of support, i.e. every $100 of support, I'm going to take a shot. I have a lot of different kinds of liquor this time. I have whiskey, I have tequila, I have rum, and I have those flavored 99 fruits shots. So I have like a bunch of liquor to drink during the Mega Man event on Friday. Okay? If that marathon does well, meaning if people show up and they engage and they support and it's a really good marathon, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, in the month of August, I will do 2 marathons. That's right. For the first time ever, I will actually do an additional marathon at the end of the month. Okay? So we'll do one the first week of the month, and we'll do one at the end of the month. And the last week of the month, the marathon that we'll do will basically be Mega Man Marathon 3, the conclusion, where I play Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, which includes Mega Man 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, there's no way I'm going to beat 4 Mega Man games in one stream, but at least this would give kind of a bookend to the end of the whole Mega Man saga that I've been doing this year, and we'll give it a solid try to finish him up as far as I can get. Maybe then we'll leave it open-ended that in the future, probably next year, if we wanted to do another Mega Man marathon to keep going through the classic games, we could. But that's what I was thinking. Like, if we think of it this way, if we do one at the first week of August and one at the very end, like the tail end of August, that's perfect, because then the next marathon can be at the tail end of September, and then the next marathon can be for Halloween at the end of October, and then one at the end of November, and then the Christmas marathon at the end of December. So it works. Basically, by doing an extra marathon, we're getting in line with the schedule where the marathons will now be at the end of each month. All right? So I think that'll be pretty cool, but we got to see what happens. Basically, if we do the marathon on Friday and it just doesn't do well, then I'm not going to do another Mega Man marathon, right? But the one in January did well, and people have been asking me all year, when the heck are you going back? We want to see you continue with Mega Man. You're killing us. People keep saying, well, aren't you going to play any more classic games? It's been so long. Well, you're going to get your fix this month. Just tune in this Friday the 8th, or the end of the month. What we'll do is, if the Mega Man marathon does well, we'll look at the schedule and we'll schedule the next one. Okay? Cool. Ooh, okay. So, good stuff. And I hope that you guys are excited for it. I know I am. I'm very pumped. In fact, would you like to see some of the animations that I've set up for the Mega Man Marathon? I'm trying to remember. Hold on. We'll maybe play those for a little bit. I'm trying to remember which set of animations it was. Was it this one? I guess not. Was it this one? Aha. So these animations are specifically for the Mega Man event, and I'll let these play for a little bit, and I'm excited. Obviously, like I said, I love the classics. So, all right, so guys, that's good stuff. Now that you know what's going on with the Mega Man Marathon this Friday, I hope you'll join me all day long. Me playing classic Mega Man 4, 5, and 6, trying to beat them in one sitting while I'm drinking. There will be food as well. What we need to talk about now, we need to talk about this guy down here. We need to talk about how things are going in regards to support, because we actually have something else going on this week, as you can see. We are currently at 90 of 100 goals hit.